Dear students, welcome you all to the ninth session of the subject Executive Development and Soft Skills of third semester BBA of Mangalore University. So in this we are going to study the topic called Essentials of Effective Communication and Barriers of Communication. Learning objective to understand the requirements of effective communication and also the barriers to the effective communication. And the session outcomes like it will help you to understand the essentials of a good communication, and also it also helps you to understand the possible barriers to the communication. Essentials of effective communication. So there are 7 C. The first one is clarity. It means getting the message across so that receiver will understand our intention clearly. So the communication should be very clear and the message should be clearly told, so that what you wanted to convey, the same thing would be delivered to the person, and he would be receiving the uh, same message. So some of the tips for making the communication message very clear: choose short and easy words, correct sentences and paragraph to be used, include examples so that the receiver can understand the messages without any difficulty. Next, consciousness. The message should be brief and should be conveyed through a few possible words instead of using the unnecessary words, and instead of using the repeated words. Make it very clear, saying that like which helps you to, or like by deleting the unnecessary words, and by deleting the very repetitive words. Next one is correctness. Is being the specific, definite and vivid. Here specific facts and figures should be used. So for example, Dean decided is more specific than a decision has been made. So under the first case, like it's very clear that who has made the decision or who has decided. So instead of the second one is very vague. So therefore correctness is very important here, one of the very essentials of effective communication. Correctness, it is being like sorry fourth one is completeness. Every communication must be complete and adequate. Incomplete messages creates confusion and delay in the actions. So here we have to use the words like who, what, when, why questions. For example, what time I should come to the college, or why are you late for the program. So these are these very clearly, completely, the sentence becomes very complete, so that like you are getting a very specific answer. Then correctness. It means usage of right level of language and accuracy of facts and figures and words. So avoid grammatical errors. Be sure of your message and then send it. Make sure that like the message is correct. Know the real facts before finalizing. So when you wanted to convey something about something with the facts and figures, make sure that the facts and figures which are included in the message is correct. Next one, consideration. So we have to prepare every message with the recipient in mind and try to put ourselves in their place. So visualize your audience, their emotions and problems. Think from the point of view of the recipient and be empathetic. Then courtesy, the last one. We should be sincerely tactful, thoughtful, and appreciative. Omit expressions which would hurt the receiver or irritate the receivers. Keep the feelings of the recipient in mind. When you wanted to convey something, make sure that like the opposite party, the receiver, is in a good mindset to receive the message that you wanted to convey. So the jargons like, yeah, volume of voice plays a very important role. When the audience are big in number, like audience plays a very important role. If your voice is not enough for the audience to listen, or like if it is not audible to the audience, definitely what you wanted to convey or what you wanted to communicate may not be communicated properly. Age difference is also one of the hindrances to the communication. Usually the old age person, like a person with 70 years old, is going to convey the message or something to a person like a small kid, or like say for example to a youngster. So there this age difference would become a barrier, so the youngster may not listen it properly, or like the youngsters what they wanted to convey, the old age person may not be in a position to receive it, like he may not show interest. This is another factor. Then different political views. you wanted to convey something like you belongs to one particular political party, and basically the other person, since he belongs to other political party, may not be in a position, or like he don't want to listen to you properly, and this would become a particular barrier. Next one is boring messages. Many times messages, if message is not very interesting, or if it doesn't have any sense to the receiver, then he may feel boring to listen to that message what the sender wanted to convey. Then disability, then say disability, maybe physical disability or mental disability, may lead to become a barrier of effective communication. Unwillingness to listen, if the receiver don't want to listen to the message, or like the sender's message, then definitely that becomes one of the biggest barriers. Then verbal messages different from non-verbal messages, like when we compare verbal messages with the non-verbal communications, or verbal messages would be more, and I think it's better to have both verbal as well as non-verbal. For example, physical body language plays a very important role. Using gestures along with the verbal communication becomes very effective. Emotional state of the receivers is also very important. The emotional state, for example, you wanted to convey something, some happy moment of you, but meanwhile you have to see through that, like that this is not going to hurt the other person, right? Your happy moment, if it's going to hurt the other person, definitely in that case it's better to avoid anything to be communicated to the receiver. So because that person is not in a position, or like your happiness would hurt the other person. Next one is speed of dialogue. So when you wanted to convey something, so make sure that you are a little slow while communicating things. So speed of dialogue, or like when you speak with greater speed, the receiver may find it difficult to understand. Then lack of interest. So lack of interest is also one of the very important factor, or one of the important barriers to the communication. Yeah, lack of interest from both the side, receiver and the giver or the sender. If sender is not ready, or like if he is not interested in communication, there also it may not become a good communication. Meanwhile, the receiver also, so both should have the interest to do the communication between different religion. Again, this is one of the barriers of communication. So very places like different so people with different religion, they have their customs, traditions, habits, all those things, and many a times, so I think the way they communicate, in one religion it would be in one way, and the other religion it would give a different kind of meaning. So therefore, like when there are people with different religions, they have to be very careful while communicating each other. So therefore, like these are the various barriers to effective communication. Tips for effective communication. So there are so how can you make the communication very effective, and intention for connection. So you should have an intention, otherwise it's better to avoid the communication. Listen more than you speak. It's better you listen more and speak less. Understand the other persons first. So it's better, if you wanted to communicate something, try to understand the person who is going to receive your message. And if you feel that the other person is not in a mood to receive your messages, better to avoid communication. Understand needs and wishes and values of the receiver. Begin with the empathy. Take responsibility for your feelings. Make requests that are practical, specific, and positive. Use accurate, neutral descriptions. Okay, these are the some of the basic tips which will help you to make your communication very effective. Thank you.